Welcome back. You made it to day 5. That's awesome. Now, as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Anytime you actually start an exercise program, you should always get approval from your doctor. Today, this is day 5. This is total body core. You're probably wondering why there's so much focus on the core. Well, that's because that is where everything else comes from. All that you want to do, all the other workouts, when you want to make your arms stronger, legs stronger, it all comes from having a good solid core. So that's a lot of what this 5-day workout focuses on. So for today, all you're going to need is a mat and maybe one weight or one prop to go through a couple of the moves. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Marcine, as usual, the lovely Marcine, is going to be showing and demonstrating the modifications. For this, if this is your week 1 of the 4-week program, just focus on the form. Make sure you get the move down. If you don't get it right away, just keep watching us, hang in there, do the modification, work your way up to the standard move or the advanced move. Once you've got the form down, don't forget to hydrate. We both have our water ready to go as we get into the workout. And more than anything, just have fun. You can totally do this. So we're going to start with a warm-up to get us all loosened up and ready to go for today's workout. So we're going to start with a little jog in place. Just get things loosened up. Doesn't have to be high knees. Just getting the heart rate up a little bit, ready to go. This is going to be a good workout for us today. We're going to then definitely focus on love handles, all those things that every one of us struggles a little bit with, or maybe more than. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's do kind of a sumo squat, so toes pointing out, and let's do a side stretch, because I'm telling you right now, you're definitely going to work that part of your body today. So this is a good warm up for us. We'll do a couple more of these, one on each side. Make this the last one. Then we're going to do a back lunge step to an arm crossover. So we'll step back into a lunge, cross over, step into a lunge, the other side. This is great. You made it all the way to day 5. That's perfect. Tomorrow you get rewarded with a nice stretch workout. And then day 7 is a day off. We're going to do one more on each side. So this is one, and this will be the last one. And then we're going to just do a little bit of a shoulder exercise. Hold your arms out. Twist one shoulder forward, one shoulder, backward. Kind of get those warmed up because we're going to definitely use those in our bear crawls today. Feels good. All right, we've got our warm up. We're going to go right into our bear crawls. Now, you can watch Marcine for the modification, but it's one step to the side, one step back, one step forward, one step back. We're just going to keep doing that. We got a little bit of a slow start for our minute of work, but that's okay. You're just getting the form in the first round, and we'll add on from there. Got about 3 seconds. All right, we've done with you got a little bit of a break there. You got a little less than a minute. The next move is a side plank crunch. I'm going to demonstrate that. You got about 15 seconds rest. Marcine will demonstrate again the modification. Start with the modification. If you feel good, go for the full movement. In 3, 2, 1. Let's crunch. And again, as in every day of this workout, it's as many reps as you can perform. AMRAP, it's the acronym for that. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to flip over as quickly as you can. and continue on the other. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a quick switch over, get in position, and start. Whew. You want to really raise those hips up. Make the work about in here. You're really working this side hard. That's what helps with those love handles. And then with the leg crunch, arm crunch, you're working this stuff here. Woo. All right, you are on your break. About 20 seconds left to go. I'm going to grab a little bit of water for hydration. The next move is the Superman plank. We're going to do swimmers for 30 seconds, and then we're going to do a pullback for another 30 seconds. Swimmers, get in ready and start. This is really good for developing your lower and upper back muscles. You're pushing yourself hard to raise up. In about 10 seconds, we're going to switch from the swimmer position with the Superman to an arm pullback in 3, 2, 1. So you can hold your back legs without moving them. You can keep swimming. I'm going to keep swimming. Get your heart rate up so you're getting a little bit of cardio burn in this too. I love doing multiple compound moves where you get the benefit of more than just one movement. 3, 2, 1. All right, 25-second rest. The next one is where you will need a prop. Pick a medium to light weight, or something like an exercise ball is also great. We're going to start in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's leg side to side. Grab your prop or your weight, up and over and back. We're going to do as many of these as we can. More advanced, you could increase your weight. Keep your legs straight is also another way to increase the complexity of the move. The more you put your legs close to the ground without touching, and the higher you can get them up off the ground, you're really working those lower abs, which is another area that tends to hide, the muscle tends to hide between a little bit of fat in you. So this is a great one for also making it feel like you're not at working as hard, because you got to focus on multiple moves in this. And we are at time. Go ahead and finish it out if you can. And you got less than 20 seconds to go. Make sure you get your weights or prop out of the way. Next, we're going to do an inchworm. This is a really great overall move. Helps with balance and stability. You want to get to the end of your mat. Go straight down and walk out to a plank and then back. This is also a good way to catch your breath after some of the other moves. And really going slower with this move is better. Makes it a little harder versus going super fast. As Marcine is demonstrating, if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Just get down as far as you can. Get onto your knees and walk out to your plank and back. You're still getting a lot of benefits just by doing that. You're working your arms and you're working on your balance and stability. It's not an easy move, even though it sort of looks like it. All right, you're at time. I know. It was so exciting. And then just like that, we're on the last move in less than 20 seconds. That's the Flamingo. Doing a little more hydration. So this one is also a really great move for balance and stability. It's working your glutes and quads, your hip flexors. Let's start now. You really have to focus on your balance here. It's good to go slow. I'm going to do 30 on this side, and then we're going to switch to the other. But it's okay to alternate, like Marcine was demonstrating. It's a good modification. If you're not quite there with your balance yet, let's go ahead and switch legs for those that are doing the full move. That's okay too. Woo, see, even my balance is a little off. This is my harder leg. You can touch. You can do a knee lift to a toe tap and a back toe tap to a knee lift. It's better to do these slow and really work your muscles because they have to work extra hard to keep the momentum slow and to keep you balanced. Time, just like that, we have done one round already. See how quickly that goes? You have less than a minute to catch your breath. Make sure your heart rate's where it should be. Shouldn't be too high. This one is not really cardio focused at all. But if you kick up the amount of reps you do, we'll definitely get your heart rate up a bit. This is a good way to end the week. I know you're probably a bit sore if you haven't done some of these moves in quite a while, or these were all new moves to you. I think it's awesome that you're out here trying to do it. That's all you need to do. Week 1's really about form. Once you get that down, weeks 2, 3, and 4 can be all about, pushing yourself, whether it's more reps, more weights, what have you. We're going to start back to those bears right now. Remember, to the right, to the left, forward, and backward. To the right, and left, and forward, and backward. This is another one of these moves where you're doing multiple things. You're also making your brain work because you got to think about what it is you're supposed to be doing with your body. If you're doing the standard or advanced move, your goal is to keep your back flat, keep your knees an inch or two off the ground. If you're modifying, you can keep your knees much higher off the ground, not crouch as much. You could actually do it from your knees, but I think being off your knees is actually less taxing. Just like that, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! All right, now that we got a full minute in that time, I really felt them. All right, so we've hydrated. We're ready for our next exercise, which is the side plank crunch. All right, let's get in position because we're going to start in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. All right. Feel those obliques working. Sometimes it really helps to focus on the muscles that you're using. So you're really using them properly. You're pushing that hip up and away from the floor. We're going to switch in about 10 seconds. Oh yeah, keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch to the other side. Get in position and go. Make sure you're really pushing that hip away again from the floor. You want both sides to be even. You want the work to be hard for both sides. Oh yeah. You got about 10 seconds left. Ooh. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you've got a 25-second rest. And then we move on to our Supermans. Remember, those are 30 seconds of swimmers, 30 seconds of pullbacks. As always, I'm hydrating. because that really helps. We're going to get started in about 5 seconds, so get yourself in position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Swim away. This one is awesome for your lower and upper back. Sometimes an area of your body that gets overlooked because we're so busy working on our leg muscles and our arm muscles. But your back muscles are really critical to a strong and solid core. In about 5 seconds, we're going to switch to the pullbacks. 3, 2, 1. All right. You can keep your back legs up and straight. You can keep them up and spread them out, widen them, or you can keep swimming with your back legs. I think I'm going to do a upper legs spread out. You got about 10 seconds. You feel that work in your upper and lower back. If you've got back pain, put those legs down. Try and just keep your front portion up. All right, you're on a break. We got about 23 seconds left. I kept you moving a little longer on that one. Make sure you grab your prop for the next move. This is the side to side leg move with the back pullover. Get yourself in position because we're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And back over. This first part of the move is really awesome for your lower abs. And then with the pullover, you're working all those ab muscles from lower to upper. And then you get the bonus of the arm move, which is a little bit of chest. And then triceps when you're pulling it back over. And you've got so much going on with this move that you really need to focus. When you're focused on your form and all the different parts of the exercise, you're not thinking about the time or being tired. And just like that, you've got 5 seconds to go. Time for one more pullover and back up, and you're done with that move. We're going to move on to our inchworm. Yet another great abs exercise. It's also incorporates some good balance and stability. And of course, we're going to work our arms. Get ready to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And remember, you can always modify the move. If you can't touch your toes, bend your knees. You can get on your knees for the plank. And come back up. You're still getting some good benefits. You're working towards building up your muscles so that you can do the completed move. If you're in weeks 2, 3, or definitely 4, I want you to work on adding in a push-up at the top of the plank. That will get your heart rate up a little more, plus you're really challenging your upper arm and chest muscles, your triceps. You got 5 seconds left. We can do one more. All the way down and back up. And you're good on this one. All right, you got about 20 seconds. That 25 goes fast. The minute we get up, it's already counting. You got about 15 seconds. Hydrate, get your water if you need. Catch your breath. Get ready to start the flamingo on one leg for 30 seconds and then the other. 2, 1, go. Remember, this one is definitely working on your stability and your balance. Slowing it down gets the full benefit of really working your muscles to support your balance. Pick that object to look at the top of your mat to keep your focus in one place. That will help with your balance. Let's switch legs. This leg, I always jinx myself by calling this out, but this is my harder side. I really need to focus on that spot in the mat ahead of me. Then I focus on really flexing my foot, especially as I push it out behind me. I really mentally think about all my energy going out that back leg, kind of shooting out, staying even. All right, just like that, we're done with that one. That was the end of our second set. We got one more set left. You're doing great. Even though this one doesn't get you as much out of breath as some of our other days that we've done this week, you're still working hard. I guarantee you will feel it. Marcini has been working with me for several weeks as we set this up. And even with some of the modified moves, the feedback I'm getting is she's feeling it's definitely tightening up, right? It's working. So even on a day like today, where we're slowing it down a little, you're still getting all the benefits that will help you out at the end of 4 weeks. All right, we got about 10 seconds to go. And we're going to start all over again with those bear crawls to the right, back to the left, forward and backward. And let's go. By now, your body's totally warmed up. You should be able to do this pretty easily for the majority of the minute move. If you need to take a little break, do, but then catch your breath and get right back into it. No reason not to keep pushing yourself. This is the end of the week. You just got a stretch day tomorrow. That is really a treat. Stretch everything out. Get yourself ready for week 2 or 3 or 4, depending on where you are in the program. You got about 15 seconds left. I don't know about you, but this is about where I really start to feel that burn. And I just say, you're almost done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Say goodbye to those bear crawls for the day. We're done. I got to catch my breath, and then we're going to pick it up again with that side plank crunch. Whew. Got about 10 seconds. So get down and get into your position. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, yeah. That nice stretch overhead. The pushing of your hips away from the floor. Oh, yeah. And in 10 seconds, we're going to switch to the other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Get back up and keep going. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling my obliques. Love handles will go away if you do this. Plus, make sure you're focusing on your nutrition. They go hand in hand. Otherwise, you'll just have tight obliques covered up with some fat. All right, 25-second rest. And then we're going to flip over and do our Supermans. Get your breath. Take a look at your clock. Because it is the third set, usually your heart rate's up a little bit more, but that's not a bad thing. We're going to start in 5 seconds. So get in position. We're going to start with those swimmers. 3, 2, 1. All right. Again, if your lower back is hurting you, put your legs down. Just move one arm or the other. You want to get some amount of stretch because you still want to have the benefit of a strong back. That will help you lift properly, move properly, be able to get your groceries in and out of your car easier without hurting yourself. In about 2 seconds, 1, 2, let's change to our pullbacks. I'm going to keep my legs steady for this one. Feel free to keep swimming with them. Got About 20 seconds left. Oh yeah. Also feels good in your lats. That nice pull down movement. We're almost done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Next you got to grab your weight or your exercise ball or your bottle of water, whatever you're using for your legs side to side and pull over. We're going to start in 5 seconds. So get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. Think about your abs. Think about your lower abs in this side to side move. See how much you can straighten your legs when you do it. If you can, don't touch the ground. You're making your abs work harder by holding up your legs. Make sure you're not touching the ground when the weight goes over your head either. You want to hold it the whole time. Whoops, I just did it. You got 15 seconds left. That's where you want to make sure you're not using the momentum, but you're using your muscles to do that pull over and sit up. This is the last one. And you're on break. All right. We've got 2 more exercises, and then you are done with the 3rd set, and we'll cool down from there. We've got inchworms and then flamingos, the 2 animals, insect and a bird. All right. Inchworms in 3, 2, 1. See how many of you are going to be able to add that push-up in there, depending on whether you're in week 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh yeah, just gonna go out on that one. Whew. Push up. Oh yeah. It's another great core. You're using so many of your muscles to make this happen. It's actually a really awesome move. And again, you're just using your body. No props. All you need is a mat. There's no excuse for not being able to do this anywhere, anyplace, anytime. 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got 1 left. Flamingo. We'll end on a good note. If you've struggled a little bit with your balance on this one, just really get your mindset ready. We're going to start in about 12 seconds. I'm going to start on my harder leg. See how I do with that one first. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. That's right. Not easy. Gotta really focus. The leg that you're standing on, you want to try and really get that leg, that foot steady. Kind of spread your toes out a little bit to really anchor yourself. Flex your moving foot. Let's switch to the other leg. Awesome. Out and up. This one is good for getting your breathing in line. Almost zen. And I don't know about you, but when I get this one right and I don't wiggle and wobble too much, I feel a sense of pride and accomplishment, because this one is not easy. All right, this is your last one. Finished set, the 3rd set. Yes, we got her done. I'm going to grab some water because hydrating is awesome for you. And then we're going to do a nice stretch, cool down. Your abs, whether you feel them right now, I can guarantee you're going to feel them later today. So we're going to start with a nice little standing side stretch. So we're going to stretch over to the right. Keep your legs together. Just feel that in there. Oh yeah. Let's go to the other side. Ooh. Do another one. Oh yeah. Boy, I can just feel that all the way through my hips, all the way up. Let's do one more on each side because that feels so good. Let's do a leg crossover to a toe touch or a calf touch, or wherever you can touch. Oh, it's nice for your lower back and your hamstrings. Whoa. Make sure you put your weight a little bit into your toes. Oh yeah, that way you get that full stretch. Let's do one more on each side. And then we're going to go down to the floor and do a couple yoga moves. Yeah, this is the last one here. Let's do a cobra. We worked our abs hard. Let's get a good stretch in there as much as you can. You don't have to keep your arms straight. You can bend them. Do whatever feels good. You just want to feel that release in your obliques. And then we're going to go down to a child's pose, which is your total reward, because that's going to feel really good on your lower back. Good opposing stretch for those Supermans. Oh yeah. Now you are welcome to stay in this pose as long as you like. It's a good way to end. Oh, there we go. The good news is you're done with day 5. Whether you're in week 1, 2, 3, or 4, that's awesome. I'm so glad you got through 5 with us. Tomorrow, day 6, will be about stretching. Doesn't mean you can't do some other exercises to keep yourself active and busy, but other than that, thank you for being here, and we will see you tomorrow for some stretching.